YouTube at DPAL3543 here. Welcome back to Dueling Network. Welcome back to Dueling Book. I'm going to be trying out a couple decks here tonight. Or should I say this morning, because I'm recording this at 12:01. Yes, I net decked these decks and only made slight changes to them. Anyway, first is going to be a 60 card Lightsworn Zoodiac deck. Let's see, we got 1 Arcus, 3 Fairy Tale Snow, banish 7 cards to special summon it, and then you get a flip when your opponent's monster's face down. It's pretty good. You can banish them from anywhere. Garnet, doesn't do anything. Lila, 1 Lila, 2 Manticore of Darkness. I am unfamiliar with this card. Let's see what it does here. During the end phase of the turn, this card was sent to the graveyard. You can send to the graveyard 1 beast warrior, or winged beast type monster from your hand or your side of the field. Special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay, so there's 2 of those. 2 Maxi. During either player's turn, discard this card and draw cards for every time your opponent special summons a monster. Mizuki, another 3 Mizuki. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 zombie type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. It's actually pretty good. Let me check something very quick. What was it? Oh yeah, Morphing Jar. Is that a zombie? No, it's a rock. Well, wishful thinking. 1 Raiden, 3 Shiranui Solitaire. You can tribute 1 zombie type monster, special summon 1 zombie type tutor with 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target 1 of your banished Shiranui Solitaire, or up to 2 instead if Shiranui Battle Synthesis is on the field. Special summon them. You can only use each effect of Shiranui Solitaire once per turn. So there's going to be 3 of those. Sorry, I'm tired. Long day. Here's the Shiranui Spirit Master. When this card is a normal summon, you can special summon 1 Shiranui monster from your hand or graveyard, except Shiranui Spirit Master. But banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Shiranui Spirit Master once per turn. Talking Tombor, if you control a wind monster, you can special summon the card from your hand. You can tribute this card to special summon 1 speed or tuner monster from your deck. 3 Terror Tops. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this. That's always a good combination there. Talking Tombor and Spirit Top. There you automatic. You get that nice Leviair or any other rank 3 X these monsters out. 2 Unizombies. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field, discard 1 card, and if you do increase that target's level by 1. Or you can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn. So zombie-type monsters. Also send 1 monster. 1 zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. And if you do increase that target's level by 1. You can only use each effect once per turn. So yeah, there's 2 of those. 3 Wolf, 3 Rapier. If this card is a normal summon, you can send 1 Zoodiac card from your deck to the graveyard. An Xyz monster who's a... Ooh. Oi. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Special summon 1 Zoodiac Rapier from your hand or deck. So an Xyz monster whose original type is Beast Warrior and has this card as the Xyz material gains that effect. Okay, 3 Brilliant Fusion. When this card is activated, you can fusion summon one Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck as fusion materials. It changes the attack and defense to 0. You can discard 1 spell card. Monster special summoned by this card gains attack and defense equal to the original attack and defense until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only activate 1 Brilliant Fusion per turn. It's pretty much once per duel if you bother to put in other monsters. Oh yeah, another great thing about Dueling Book is you gotta select which token you use. So let's go with I'll just use this Cobra thing. There's more. Oh, there's more. I'll go with this weird thing then. Oh, you know what? Like, no. There's too many right now. I'll worry about that later. 2 charge of Light Brigade, mill 3 to add 1 level 4 lower light swarm. Enemy controller. Those of you who don't know, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and change that target's battle position, or attribute 1 monster and take over 1 monster your opponent controls, as long as it's face-up. 1 Foolish Burial. Send 1 monster from your deck to the grave. 3 Instant Fusion. Pay 1,000 life points to special summon a fusion monster. Best combination instant plus Norden. Plus Norden's effect. Get out a level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard. Any Xyz you want. Here's another card I'm not familiar with. Left Arm Offering. If you have 2 or more cards in your hand, banish your entire hand. Add 1 spell card from your deck to your hand. You cannot set spell or trap cards this during the turn you activate this card. Okay, that's bad. This, according to the deck profile, the one that's actually right here. It's not wanting to load. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be Pot of Desires, but I don't like Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires. You activate Pot of Desires. You banish 10 cards to draw 2. Why do that when you get to use this Pot of Duality and keep all those cards and add? Well, yeah, you add 1 of them to your hand, but it's better than banishing 10 cards. Yeah, you just excavate the top of 3 cards of your deck, add 1 of them to your hand, and then shuffle the rest back into the deck. Raigeki, 1 Raigeki, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. 3 solar recharges, discard 1 light swarm monster to draw 2, then mill 2. 1 soul charge, special summon any number of monsters from your graveyard, and then lose 1,000 life points for each monster special summoned by this effect. That grass looks greener. With this, if you have more cards in your deck than your opponent does, you get to mill until you have the same amount of cards in your deck that your opponent does, which is pretty good if you're running light swarms, obviously, because of Wolf. And I was half expecting Fearless to be here, so I'll probably make my own version of the 60-card light swarm. So, 1 Twin Twisters. Discard 1 card and target up to 2 spell or trap cards on the field and destroy them. You can see the other 2 are up down here in the side deck. 3 Zoodiac Barrage. You can target 1 face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special 1 Zoodiac monster from your deck. You can only use this effect of Zoodiac Barrage once per turn. Alright, I'm still reading that. This card is destroyed by card effect. And since the graveyard, you can target 1 Zoodiac Xyz monster you control. Attach this card from your graveyard to the Xyz monsters in the tier. That's pretty good, actually. And Spiritual Swords really light. I actually saw this card for the first time today. It's pretty useful when it's activated and on the field. You can pay 1,000 life points to negate an attack once per attack. And then when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard, and your opponent's monsters can no longer declare direct attacks. Denko Sekka. I always love running Denko Sekka, especially on Dueling Nexus. And my opponents will sit there and say, hey, why can't I activate this? And you should say, yeah, Denko Sekka. A Diamond Dyer, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast type monster you control. One other card on the field, destroy them. I don't know why this isn't in the extra deck, but it's whatever. Excuse me. Sorry. 3 Drowning Mirror Forces. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, shuffle all attack position monsters your opponent controls into the deck. 3 of Flying Sea. I've never used these. I'm always putting these in decks, but I never use them. I'm not even sure what they do. Your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step. You can special summon this card from your hand to the opponent's field defense position. The controller of this card cannot exceed summon. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. 2 games here. I honestly had no idea what Flying Sea, what that was flying, right? Yeah, that's flying. I had no idea what Flying Sea did. So now I know. You can special summon this card from your hand by your opponent's field and attack position by triggering one monster they control. And if they control a kaiju, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position on your side of the field. And you can only control one kaiju at a time. Yeah, see, there's the other 2 Twin Twisters. And then 2 Xyz Encore. Target one face-up Xyz monster your opponent controls that has Xyz material. Detach all Xyz material from it, and if you do, return it to the extra deck. Then there's a monster card in the graveyard among those detached Xyz materials. Special summon. Hey, I was reading that. As many of those monsters as possible from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. The levels are reduced by 1 on the field. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to the card's activation. Oh, well, isn't that nifty? You went on to the extra deck. We have Bujente Kagutsuchi. Another card I'm not real familiar with. This card is Xyz summons in the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard or your entire hand. It's less than 5. Also, this card gains 100 attack for each Bujin card sent to the graveyard by this effect. Well, that's pretty useless in this deck. Castel, you can detach one Xyz material, then target one face-up monster on the field, change it to face-down defense position. Or what everyone really does, detach 2 Xyz materials from this card and target one other face-up card on the field and shuffle it into the deck. Gusto Emerald, you can detach one Xyz material to target 3 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1 card. Or you can target 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So pretty much any normal monster you have in your graveyard, you can special summon. Norden, we talked about it earlier. When you special summon, you can target 1 level 4 lower monster in your graveyard and special summon it. But its effects are negated. Also, it's banished when this card leaves the field. So why people prefer to use them in Xyz summoning, because then nothing gets banished. Gem Knight Serafinity, just 1 Gem Knight, 1 Light Monster. This is where the Brilliant Fusion comes in. Obviously, you get that. It's pretty much a beat stick. It doesn't do anything, it's just a beat stick. MX Saber Invoker, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, special summon 1 level 4 Warrior or Beast Warrior type monster from your deck in face-up defense position. Destroy it during the end phase. Hold on. You get to special summon a monster. A level 4 Earth Warrior or Beast type monster. It's gotta be Earth. and it's in defense position, and it's destroyed during the end phase. Well, that just seems kind of pointless, honestly. Minerva, I'm sure you guys know her if you see me use the deck. You can detach one Xyz material, send the mill the top 3 cards of your deck, and draw 1 card for each light sword you mill. And when she's destroyed, mill 3, and destroy 1 card for each light sword you mill. Yeah, it's fun. Say Frame Lord or Mega, once returned to Erebus main phase, you can banish this card from the field, add 1 random card from your opponent's hand face up until your next standby phase. You can also target 1 banished card, return to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 other card in either player's graveyard and shuffle both that card and this card from the deck, from the graveyard into the deck. Totem Bird. When a spell or trap card is activated, you can detach 2 Xyz materials from this card and negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. This card loses 300 attack while it has no Xyz material. That's pretty bad. Decent beat stick, though. Zoodiac Borbo. Traditionally, you would take 5 level 4 monsters, but you can also Xyz7 it using any Zoodiac monster you control with a different name than than Borbo. All Zoodiac monsters have attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the Zoodiac monsters that are equipped to it as Xyz material. So, like, say, if Borbo was on Rat Pierre, seeing as Rat Pierre has 0 attack and 0 defense, Borbo would also have 0 attack and 0 defense. Let's say if I add in some other Zoodiac monster that has, say, like 16, Whiptail has 1600 attack. Say I add that to Borbo with Rat Pierre. Borbo would then have 1600 attack and defense because, just 1600 attack because 1600 plus 0 would be 1600. This card can attack your opponent directly. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent while it has 12 or more Xyz materials, you can send as many cards as possible from your opponent's hand and field to the graveyard. Then change this card to defense position. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I want to go see what's on Facebook, but I'm not going to. And there's 1 of everything except in the extra deck, except for like Frame Lord or Mega. There's 2 of that and 2 of this Broad Bowl. Same ruling goes by, but I'm sure it has a different effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, add 1 Beast Warrior type monster that can be normal summon / set from your deck to your hand. Right? So there's going to be 2 of those. 1 Trident. Hey! Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card and then target 1 face up on the card on the field and destroy it. And 2 Man and Tiger Mortar. Aye. See what you do. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, then target 1 Xyz monster you control and 1 Zoodiac monster in your graveyard. Attach that Zoodiac monster to that Xyz monster as Xyz material. So you're detaching an Xyz material, which good chance is a Zoodiac monster to equip another Zoodiac. Well, whatever. I'm not going to argue with it. And the other one is going to be this. It's supposedly pure Zoodiacs, but obviously it's not. I've lost connection. Ooh, I spent way too much time just going over that. Anyway, if you think there's anything I should change in that deck, you let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I had to go and log in all over again. I was not thrilled with that. It's been on and off like that all day though, so I'll get over it. Well, this doesn't seem like it's going to really work out so well. I'm just gonna say that now. I guess I could go ahead and delete this. Don't disconnect again. That would be a shame. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just like throwing my fingers and pointing at it. Because I'm weird. I have a problem with that. Grave. Trusting the wolf to grave. Why not? I miss the old shuffle animation that we used to get with doing network. That was wonderful. I like it. I'll go ahead and special summon it. Tag then. Wolf. We'll get his F. Because he was sent from the deck to the grave. Ah. I'm just gonna discard that. Yeah, we probably are. Normal summon gets one Zoodiac card from your deck to the graveyard. Can normal summon him. Rapier. So I don't think I'll be using that grass is greener, but yeah, hold on. Ugh. We'll go ahead and send Barrage to the grave because I got nothing else to send to throw in there. Not really, anyway. Yeah. See, what do you do again? This card needs deck. Yeah. What's your effect? I want to know what your effect is. Just out of curiosity, when I see the children's card, add one beast for your type monster that can be normal summon / set from your deck to your hand. Okay. So alright. Overlay defense this. If I make a misplay, feel free to let me know. And I want to detach an Xyz material. Detach. View. Let's just see what I could add to my hand here. That'd be a beast warrior. I could summon that. I think that's really the only chance I have. That's a spellcaster. That's a zombie. So yeah, that's essentially the best way to it. And add the Rapier. I know I could have gotten the Rapier's effect off of that too. Either way, I would be. I really don't know what to do at this point. This isn't properly built. I don't know how to run. Not very well. This was on a higher dark. Ah, Everyone wouldn't get his effect until he completed charge, though. But I'm not gonna complain. It's just traditional unrated, not like it matters. Traditional unrated is like the best place to test your decks. Because, like, people won't think twice about any misplays you make. I mean, sure, it doesn't matter on advanced either, but people still complain, and then they'll go and complain about you on the public chat down over here. That's odd. Usually you use Raiden to get some high leveled Xyz monster like Crimson Blade or Scarlet Dragon or whatever. Just checking your graveyard here. 1, 2, 3. He got nothing. He didn't mill any light swarms. He doesn't get any draws. Mhm. You have to banish for that. Five, 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's all 7. Clips F. I wonder if he'll use his thing. Uh, he can only put one monster face down. Yeah, so those are set. But he still can't overpower any of my other monsters. Except for that one. He can get rid of that one. He can get rid of good old Broad Bull here. Anything else, he's screwed. Well, I could get away with using grass as greener. Here's melon. You can use the effect. And if he Xe summons, well, when you synchro summon, usually the tuner goes first, goes to the graveyard before anything else does. So, I guess we'll just see what I draw into. Norden can't attack. I don't think the card he summons can't either. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You get out big monster. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle since it's graveyard. Your opponent cannot normal summon or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. Well, luckily, Zoodiacs aren't levels. Xyz aren't levels, period. Okay, this goes to the grave. And since it was face down, that was no longer equipped to it, so the Brilliant just kind of sits there. This goes to the grave. Nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. But now you can't do anything. Okay, so I can't summon you. Yeah, or higher. So I can normal you. Overlay. Huh. When at that sad moment you realize you don't even have, um, what's it? Utopia here. That's something I should add. Um, Last one? Dang it. Hey, you can manage this card from the graveyard and take out one zombie monster in your graveyard special. Do I have any zombies in here? Pretty sure you're a spellcaster. You're a beast warrior. You're also a beast warrior. There's no zombies in there, so nothing I can really do about that. I guess I'll just screw you over. Well, it's not really screwing you over, but you take a little damage. Yeah, just a wee bit of damage. This was horribly built. This I want to have to do a lot of editing with this thing. It was horribly built. It's right there. I'm going to the good old Michael, get rid of my Minerva, and like OTK me. Take 1,000 boy. There you go. It's about to say. You gotta take 1,000, man. Braden's back there, I guess. And he got nothing. Well, he didn't get some attack, but yep, he went into Michael. I won't die this turn, I don't think. But at this point, it's pretty like there's nothing I can do. Pay the cost. And my computer's gonna buffer. It's gonna have some issues. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, there we go. I got the recording. This kid's running light swings the way they're supposed to be run, except without fairy tale snow. Never run fairy tale snow. I don't even know why I'm running fairy tale snow. Fairy tale snow is a bad card. It hurts your deck no matter what you're running. No matter what, it's not worth banishing 7 cards. The only time you should ever run fairy tale snow is if you have some way to get all of those cards back. I'm pretty sure the only cards that can get all those cards back are banned. Think anyway, I'm not sure. But like, literally the only card that I am completely aware of, other than probably any different dimensional card that can do that, is probably the Frame Lord or Omega, which can return 1 banished card to the graveyard. Not many, actually. How long have I been recording here? 35 minutes. Utopia Lightning. First he attacks with 8. And I take 2,000. Yeah, I'm gonna die this turn. Not 4 notes again. 100. And I just chill because he declared that last attack illegally. You gotta actually declare the attack. Hey, tournament policy states you must declare each attack one at a time so your opponent can get through the damage calculation. You can't just swing it all at once. And I know this because I've been studying the tournament policy and the rulings for a while because I've been working at becoming a Konami judge. You did. You did. You did. Now there's really no point in admitting defeat because neither of us get anything or lose anything. And that's why it's the best place to test a deck. And I bring up tournament policy because, hold up, I'm using the wrong deck. I bring up tournament policy because Dueling Book, if it's like Dueling Network, then it's supposed to run on tournament policy, which is the tournament rules. Ultimate Senju again. I'm running hopefully a better deck. I haven't the slightest clue what I'm actually running here. Other than that the deck is called Pure Zoodiacs, but it's not. It's not pure zoos. Now I need you guys to go check out my Kingdom Hearts series. I made it to like episode 4 and now I'm stuck. I am stuck because I need things. I need votes. That's what I need votes so I know which world I should go to next. There's also a cool thing on Choose Zones. I don't know what it does really, but it seems pretty cool. This deck is pretty good. It goes has that grass. Yeah, it's probably running like 2 more in there. It's still unlimited, so. Got that whiptail, which is pretty nice. Kinda hoping I get another Zoodiac that has some good attack on it. Whatever. I don't care. Doop. Doop. Okay. I'm going to set these cards out of my hand and I can see what. You target one face-up card you control this ready to use with them. This, and I'll get the search, view. I could go for another whiptail or maybe a rat pierre. I could go with a rat pierre. I also got this Thoroughblade. You can discard one Zoodiac. You can target one Zoodiac card. If you do, draw one card. Next, each monster whose original type. Okay. Add this one to my hand, I guess. I think I should have added Rat Pierre. I'm not real familiar with the strategies of Zoodiacs yet. Per se, I don't even have an extra deck. I didn't even get the extra deck in here. It didn't save the extra deck. Yeah, I'll quit. Sorry about that, guys. I really am. I was kind of expecting an extra deck to be there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe. If you guys would like more Yu-Gi-Oh content, please subscribe. And I promise I'll do a better video next time. Get back up here. I'm so sorry again. I can't believe I didn't save the extra deck. Oh, or I don't know if it saved the side deck yet. Oh well. Have a good evening, guys.